Welcome back, everybody. It's Empire State Warrior, and today we're going to be looking at a Hall of Fame replay from our friend Laffey. Yes, I'm saying it right this time, so you're welcome. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded my last video. I've been pretty busy with college and work, so I haven't been able to fully upload. I'm just going to say it right now. If you see her spamming chat, don't be surprised. It's because she's a little bit upset from the past few teams she's had. And I kid you not, she has a worse temper than I do. And I'm pretty sure some of you have heard my temper from the Straub video for the free-to-play. And I didn't even get halfway there, and I think she has a worse temper than I do. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because usually when I have a temper and somebody else has a temper, they clash, but I don't care. So here's the main thing about the tank. The Larva is a Tier 8 premium German tank, heavy tank, but there's a few subtle weaknesses about the tank. I'm gonna wait for her to get into position, and wow, great snap. First shell, great snapshot, not even gonna lie. So here's what I'm gonna do as soon as she fires. Hold up, actually, I'm just gonna show like the armor right quick. Fudge, get out of sniper. Right there. Okay. Now here's what I'm gonna show you. The tank in the front is really nice, except for that giant little, like, weld there. There's a little weld there that's actually extremely weak. Also, your turret's strong, but those little cheeks around the gun mantlet... Here, let's see if I can get that zoomed in a little bit. Right there. Those little cheeks that are rounded off are extremely weak as well. If they aim properly and take their time and aim, they'll pen it. You also have a small cupola on top, but that's very difficult to hit. And don't expect people to hit it. Don't. It's very difficult. So back to the replay. As you see, she's already hit 2 shots, one on the Black Dog and one on the Wi-Fi VLC BIS. So she's had 2 good shots already. 674 damage. 3 good shots, 988 damage with 480 blocked. These guys don't know how good her armor is on the Larva, so they're peeking, expecting to go right through it because German armor, and no, that's not true. But 640 blocked, not a good shot there, and she's already starting to get a little bit salty again because the Smasher's just hiding in the back, and the Smasher's the most broke, if not, no, one of the most broke, if not the most broke tank in Blitz. It really is, and I kid you not. She gets a good shot into the IS-3, pushing up to 1,300 damage and 640 blocked. I don't think she's done any assistance. I don't think so. And she goes for the IS once again. Another 328 damage shot, pushing up to 1,624. Great shell there. She does get hit in the track, but it's still another block shell. 990 blocked. And they do seem to be firing premium now. She low rolls there for 276. And her T-34/2 is about to go down for the T-29, who she tracks in place, doing 330 damage and getting 704 in assistance, plus some more, so that's 921 in assistance. Great shot there, 338 damage. Man, I'm keeping up this time. I mean, this has been a hectic game, and let's just say she does hit the 6K mark in a Tier 8, which I have yet to do. The closest I've been was a 5.4K in my M4A1 Rev. That's the closest I've gotten to 6K. Now, I have hit 7K in my Tier 10s. That was in, not my T57 Heavy. I think it was on my first ever account, and I can't remember how long ago it was. She tries the NHE shell into the Black Dog, and it doesn't go through because the track absorbs most of the shell. The Black Dog decides to go off for somebody else, and that's the biggest mistake that that person makes. Bulldog gets lucky and strafes the shot into her side. Unfortunately, though, huge cost in return, 420 damage shot right through the bum with HE, and she's going for it, and if this body wouldn't have been there, that Bulldog was dead. And now the Carnarvon's pushing her, and it's a 2-on-5. That tells you the difference in teams. But, luckily for laffey, yeah, she realized that he's hitting the cheek armor. That's unfortunate. Now, she is going to go for the SU. Smart choice there. It is the weaker opponent now, and she has just hit 3.9K, which is already an astronomical game. If she was to die now, I mean, that's an astronomical game. She's going to let the Bulldog completely clip out, but she only does 419 damage, meaning that the Bulldog low rolled quite a bit. And the Bulldog makes the mistake of staying out, and she makes him pay, shutting it down and dropping her second kill with 4,536 damage. Very nice game. I have no clue how that bounced. And then the SU, I have no clue how that was even possible. I don't know how that SU got that unlucky, but now he's gonna I'm retarded. Please, call me that. I am retarded. Another unlucky bounce there, and this is where it starts to go nuts. She has just run out of AP shells. Just run out. And that means she is literally firing HE and APCR for the rest of the game. That doesn't stop her, as she is just dropping shot after piece of damage after piece of damage. Not willing to slow down. I mean, she may have 8 more AP. I don't know, though. I mean, right here, she should have switched to HE. Would have finished it in one shot instead of taking so much more time. And possibly could have avoided that shot from the IS-3. Unfortunately, does take the shot, though. So, it happens. Now, she's going to switch back. I don't know when. Yeah, she switched back to the APCR. And yes, she has fully run out of the AP shells. So, and it low rolls again. Ouch. It rolls for 260, 90% of the time. Now it rolls for 240. And then she gets a lucky max roll. 6,300 damage. Yeah, the counter's not right. I don't believe it's right. And 5 kills. 5 kills. And the Wi-Fi DLC BIS is about to be taken out, ending the game and securing Laffey the best ace at tier 8 that I have seen from a friend of mine. I am not even going to kid you. She did fantastic. Now just 6,200. That is an insane game anyway, though. That is nuts. 6,200, 5 kills. I said this is a Hall of Fame, but it cannot be put in because this account of hers does not have 5,500 battles on it, unfortunately. I mean it too, unfortunately. The next video I will be doing probably tomorrow night will be over the WZ131G FT, which is something Droodles just went over, but I have had multiple games in a row on my other account that have just been insane, so I'm going to do a video over that. And as of right now, we're just going to look at the post-game stats, and it's just Ace, High Caliber, Top Gun, Steel Wall, Radley Walters, Medal, I think that's Spartan? Yeah, it's Spartan Medal. All very rare, very good medals. She made 177,000 credits, got the 2-time for 5,604, and her base experience was 1,868, one of the highest base experiences I have seen at tier 8 in a single game. Now, before you ask what the damage record is for the lava, the damage record for this tank is 7.8K on the planet. He went ballistic. I watched the replay, and I didn't know what to say. The guy literally hit every shell. I think he had 2 HE shells left, and the last tank alive was a Stirrer Emil, so he managed to get his side and HE him twice and end the game. He carried 4 HE, and the rest were AP and APCR, and he literally ran out of the other 2. That tells you how good of a game he had. And she fired 30 shells. That tells you how little amount of shells this tank has. Meaning that if I'm right, this tank has 34 shells in the whole of the tank. And it has the same gun as the Tiger. And the Tiger holds around 50 shells, I do believe. So that's a huge difference in shells. But that's because the Tiger's turret is way bigger, meaning you can hold more shells. And the Lava's tank is bigger, so it can hold more crew. It's not meant to hold a lot of shells. It's meant to get a few shells out, and that's about it. Now, she was extremely efficient, hitting 28 of her shots, only 26 penetrated. She missed 2 shots. If she would have saved those 2 shots, it probably could have set her up better, and she probably could have got a little bit more damage. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but it's just one of those things. It's just stuff that happens. Her efficiency was almost on point. She only missed 2 shots, as I said, and every other shot was entering a tank in some sort of way. She completely killed the Carnarvon. She got 1 shot in, 2 shots in on the SU. Hit him once, and then his game ended because he got track and assistance. How much assistance did you do, child? Let me see. Statistics. 1,100 assistance as well. So she was responsible for 7,300 damage. That's a lot of damage. She was responsible for a lot of damage. As I said, the credit earner, if she would not have fired so many shells, she wouldn't have won the game. But if it would have, like, resupplied via, like, okay, resupplied with gold, that number, 44,000, would have probably been 11,000. She would have made 33,000 more credits. She would have been over 200,000 more credits, which is nuts. And I said the base experience was nuts, and I've already said the awards. So, and I don't have the tank in the garage, or I'd say exactly what the tank's about. But I'm just going to say this about the tank. It's a fantastic tank. The gun is fantastic. One of the best base dispersions besides probably the E75 TS Eagle. And honestly, one of the best Tier 8 premium heavies that is still in the tech tree today. It's out of that and the T-34. I do think the Lara is gonna overtake it soon. I'm pretty sure they're gonna buff that tank again, just because the turret is still so weak in those 2 spots. But I will say, Laffey, great job, great game. If y'all have any replays y'all want to send to me, send them to titanwise156@gmail.com. Don't be afraid to send them. If you have any questions, please write them down in the comment section below. And for the last thing, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you have anything, like, say, that replay you want to send me, I just said the email address, so you can go back about maybe 20 seconds and figure it out. I'm legit repeating myself at this point. And as I said, I'll try to get that WZ video out by either tomorrow midday or tomorrow night. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.